And we are back here on the GSMC Football Podcast. And for the fourth part of the show, we are going to talk about the Bears. They will be on this year's edition of Hard Knocks. Now, the Giants are going to be on the off-season version. So you're going to see like behind the scenes on, the draft, I guess, and free agency, things like that. Also, quick thing on the Giants. And this has nothing to do with, on the field stuff. Off the field. Let me know, did any of you guys see the song that Darren Waller came out with? The tight end. Because he has some stuff going on in his personal life, and he came out with this new song. And I'm still waiting on, is he coming back or not? Like, what's the deal? But that was one thing that I saw that was interesting, that my one of my friends sent in our sports chat, and I checked it out. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. He has a YouTube channel. Just look up Darren Waller music video. I didn't know that he was a singer, but he is. So, but yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. Maybe that'll be on the off season Hard Knocks. We'll see. No, probably not. But yeah, so the Giants are on the off-season version. The Bears, they'll be on the main version. I think that's what I said to start the show. But yeah, so that will, so they'll be featured on HBO's Hard Knocks Training Camp Edition for the first time in 2024. The series is co-produced by NFL Films and will premiere on August 6th, 2024 at 9 p.m. on HBO and stream on Max. New episodes will air each Tuesday through September 3rd. The Bears were one of the three eligible teams, along with the Broncos and Saints, who met the criteria. No new head coach, no playoffs in the past 2 seasons, and not featured on Hard Knocks in the past 10 years. That's interesting. I didn't know there was a criteria for that. I thought they just kind of like, this is the team that is going to be on Hard Knocks this year. Well, actually, yeah, because they have, so I guess they have the off-season, they have the training camp one, and then they have the in-season one, which I think that was announced, right? Wasn't it the Colts? Or I might be wrong. I have to look that up. But anyways, yeah, so they're going to be on the training camp, Hard Knocks. So, yeah, they met the new criteria. Bears president and CEO Kevin Warren expressed enthusiasm about providing fans with a unique look into the team's training camp. The Bears started 2023 0-4, and of course Justin Fields is now no longer there. It's going to be a new quarterback, Caleb Williams, and the Bears made a ton of moves this offseason. Now, some fans usually are not thrilled with being on Hard Knocks because, it just kind of might be a bit of a distraction. I mean, look at the Jets. I mean, that was a team that many people were hyped up about, and look at the kind of season they ended up having. And I'll be honest, I am not a Hard Knocks watcher. I've never really sat down and watched it, but I definitely think I should because, you get to see more in-depth things and behind the scenes with certain teams. And the Bears are a team that, look, they did a lot this offseason. And they're looking to break through and be a good team with a rookie quarterback. And I did do their schedule breakdown yesterday, and I had them around 9-10 wins. I think I'm high on the Bears. I think they'll make the playoffs. I think it's reasonable. 9-10 wins. I think Caleb Williams is going to struggle a little bit, as he struggled a little bit in OTA so far. But I think, it's going to be one of those things later in the year. He'll get more confident, more comfortable with the offense, and then I think that's where the Bears, they make a second half push and they get into the playoffs. Now, I don't think they're going to go far because, it's inexperience at the cornerback position, but I think they could at least make some noise and get in because they have a lot of talent. But again, you also got to see what the coaching staff is able to do as well, because I know there's some question marks there still. But Yeah, I mean the defense was good last year towards the end, and like I said, you added Keenan Allen, Roma Dunze now to that receiving core with D.J. Moore. You signed DeAndre Swift. Bears got a nice running game that they're putting together with him in the fold with Khalil Herbert. Got a nice tight end. Yeah, I think the Bears should be good. But again, that's just me, and that's why I can't wait to see games being played, just so I can talk about other things. Because look, we're about to be in June, but man, I really cannot wait for games to be played because I know there's a lot of repetition with things that I've said, and talking about the Bears and thinking they're going to be good. That's been one of my talking points. So, um, yeah. But it should be an interesting watch, just because again, the Bears are a team that made a lot of noise this offseason. So I'm curious to see how that is, and I'll have to check it out. Um, you know, but like I said, some fans they'd rather that not be a thing because it just enhances the hype, and it creates a distraction, and some people don't want that, but that's just how it is. So, and we'll get to see get to see some foot. Well, we'll see what there's things we won't be able to see, but um, we'll kind of get to see some Caleb Williams stuff. Throw into these receivers a little bit. So no, it should be interesting. I definitely want to check it out. Um, maybe go back and watch some of the other versions. With some other teams. Because like I said, I really have not watched it. Because the Lions were on it too at one point with Dan Campbell. I kind of wanted to watch that. The Jets last year. I mean, well, the Giants are going to be on it, and that's my team. So I figured check that out, see how it is. I mean, it's considering it's my team, but yeah, I'll check it out, and I'll let you guys know how it is because I was recommended to watch it. Um, because it's a good watch. The Dolphins were also on it too, so yeah, check out a couple episodes. You'll see what the hype is all about. But yeah, that's really pretty much all I have with the Hard Knock stuff. Um, like I said, it's a team that made a lot of moves this offseason, made changes at major positions, quarterback position. Yeah, there's a lot that's on Caleb Williams' shoulders, and he's going to have to rise to the occasion. And I think he will. But see, for me, it's more about the situation that he ended up in. Because you look at all these rookie quarterbacks, like I don't know if they're going to be good. Because I really didn't watch them in college. But I think the situations that some of these guys ended up in, to me, I think Caleb Williams ended up with the Bears and with the skill position players that they have on offense. I think he's going to be successful. And I think for some of the other quarterbacks, like I said, J.J. McCarthy, I thought ended up in a good situation. I think Michael Penix, I didn't love him getting picked there because the Falcons should have drafted a player that would impact them right now. I think that's a good situation for him as well because he could at least sit behind Kirk Cousins, learn from Kirk Cousins, and the Falcons, they got a good offense as well. So when he's ready, you know, and Kirk Cousins is gone, he's going to do well. Ideally, that's what they're hoping for. So it really, for me, it's all about looking at the situations. That's not always the case, but I that's kind of my thought process. But we'll have to see. We got a long way to go. So All right, so we're going to take our final break of the show. Again, let me know what you guys think about the Bears being on Hard Knocks. So we're gonna take our final break. When we come back, we'll talk about the Buffalo Bills and their approach to the offense for the 2024 season. So we'll talk about that when we come back from our final break of the show. So with that being said, stick around, and we'll be right back here on the GSMC Football Podcast.